the natural world. A realm of breathtaking beauty, governed by an intricate, often brutal.
We see cooperation, symbiosis, the elegant dance of predator and prey. But beneath this veneer of tranquility lies a darker, more fundamental truth, a world of unforgiving competition.
The greatest threat often comes not from a different species, but from one's own.
This is a countdown of nature's ultimate betrayal.
Species that, driven by cold, biological imperative, turn on their own kind.
We begin our countdown with a creature unsettlingly familiar.
Number 10, the chimpanzee, our closest living relative, capable of complex social bonds, empathy, and tool use. But their capacity for connection is matched by a chilling capacity for organized violence. Territorial disputes are not simple squabbles. They are systematic, premeditated warfare.
An ambush on a lone individual from a rival group is executed with brutal, shocking efficiency.
The goal is resource acquisition. More territory means more food, more females, and a greater chance for their genes to endure. The patrol retreats, the conflict resolved through violence, leaving the forest silent once more.
Number 9.
The male's courtship is a perilous gamble. He must convince the female he is a mate, not a meal.
The mating is swift, a brief and dangerous union that will decide the fate of both generations.
As the male attempts to retreat, the female lunges. Her fangs, seen in microscopic detail, pierce his body. This is sexual cannibalism. The male's body provides a vital nutritional boost for his own offspring. The female now stands guard over the egg sac, the sacrifice of her mate ensuring the survival of their young.
Number 8, the sand tiger shark. For this predator, the competition for survival begins before birth.
The female has 2 uteri, and within each, multiple embryos develop. But only 2 will be born. The largest embryo, now with developed teeth, turns on its smaller sibling.
Is intrauterine cannibalism. The firstborn embryo systematically hunts and eats its siblings in the womb.
By eliminating all competition, the survivor ensures it is born larger, stronger, and better. A single, robust juvenile shark emerges, already a veteran of a fight for its life, ready to face the world alone.
Number 7. The spotted hyena. Their social structure is famously complex.
Hyena cubs are born with a full set of teeth and their eyes open, uniquely prepared for immediate confrontation. Within the dark confines of the den, one cub launches a relentless, vicious attack on its own twin.
Is obligate Siblicide. If the littermates are the same sex, the fight is almost always to the death.
Fueled by exceptionally high levels of hormones, this aggression is not a choice.
The surviving cub lies alone at the den entrance, panting. The savannah stretches out before it. Number 6. The king of the savannah, Panthera leo. The strength of the a challenger, younger and stronger, confronts the pride's resident male, igniting a battle for dominance. When a new male or a coalition takes over a pride, their first act is not to celebrate. It is to secure their own genetic future. He stalks towards the lionesses and their cubs, his intentions clear and driven by a powerful instinct. The male singles out a cub and lunges. By killing the cubs of his predecessor, he eliminates a rival's bloodline.
This is infanticide. This act triggers the females to become receptive to mating, allowing him to sire his own heirs immediately.
Number 5. An insect that seems almost alien. The praying mantis is a master ambush predator, a reputation that extends to its own kind.
Like the black widow, the male risks everything for the chance to mate.
He carefully mounts the female, a dangerous position from which he will attempt to pass on his genes.
In a flash, the female's powerful forelegs snap forward, trapping the male as she begins to consume him headfirst. The male's nervous system allows his body to continue the process even after decapitation.
Alone on the leaf, her abdomen swollen with eggs, the female has ensured the next generation at a terrible cost.
Number 4. The gray langur of Asia. They live in complex social groups, typically with one dog.
A lone male challenges the troop's leader, their conflict playing out in a dazzling, high-stakes chase.
As with the lions, a change in leadership brings a brutal reckoning for the most vulnerable.
The new male moves through the troop and snatches an infant from its mother's arms, ignoring her desperate cries. By erasing the legacy of another, the new male ensures that only his own offspring will survive and thrive.
Number 3, the bald eagle, a symbol of freedom and strength. But in the isolation of the nest,
Eagle parents often lay more than one egg, but this is not a guarantee of raising more than one chick.
When the parent arrives with food, the larger, stronger chick immediately attacks its sibling, blocking it from the meal. The larger chick relentlessly pecks and pushes its weaker sibling. The parents watch, but do not intervene. The dominant eaglet eats the fish. Its sibling lies still and weak at the edge of the nest.
2. The common hamster, an animal we perceive as a harmless domestic pet, but in the wild, its maternal instincts can take a shocking turn.
When a predator is sensed nearby, the mother hamster's stress levels spike, triggering a desperate survival protocol.
Under extreme stress, or when resources are scarce and the litter is too large to support, a mother may resort to filial cannibalism. It is a desperate survival strategy. She recycles the nutrients to sustain herself and the remaining offspring.
this is not an act of cruelty, but a biological response to overwhelming pressure, a way to ensure some young survive.
With her litter culled to a manageable size, the mother can now focus on protecting those who remain. A species that has conquered every environment, that has built civilizations and reached for the stars.
Like chimpanzees, we have waged war for territory since our dawn, a struggle for land, for water, for resources.
But our intelligence, our tool-making, has not quelled this instinct. It has amplified it to a terrifying magnitude.
Our competition is no longer just with a rival troop. It is a global struggle for finite resources. Conflicts erupt across the globe as we consume the very resources that sustain us all. We poison the nest, believing our own small territory will be spared.
The waste from our consumption chokes the planet's arteries, impacting the most vulnerable among us.
The motives remain the same as every other animal on this list. Securing a future for our offspring.
Through science, we uncover the deep history of our planet's climate, written in layers of ancient ice.
But unlike the eagle or the shark, our actions are not limited to our immediate rival. Our betrayals have consequences for the entire species. The results are seen in extreme weather, dying ecosystems, and an environment pushed to its absolute limit. We are the only species on this list that understands the consequences of its actions, the only one that can consciously choose a different path.
The ultimate betrayal is not turning on our own kind.
It is knowing the cost of our instincts and failing to overcome them.
The choice, for the first time in the history of life, is ours to make.